A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. And I'm back with the reading that I love to do, the collective reading for all of you people. And obviously, I want to share the energy with you. Like, let's see what's up today. I have my chakra cards for guidance. I have my Kippa card for assistance. Even sometimes they directly help. And I have the tarot cards. So I hope all of you people are doing great. You're happy. Today's reading session is reminding me of this song, which is something like, if you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. It's a nursery rhyme, I think. But I was actually thinking that I must share with you guys some tips that can instantly raise your energy without doing much efforts, without like making like huge amount of physical efforts. Simple things that can shift your mood. Let me know if you want to know about some of these cool tips, and I would love to tell you, I would love to share it with you in some other video. Do comment. Yes, you want to know some techniques I must share, and I will. Next time in some other video, I will give you some of those really cool tips. Some of them are not even full body exercises. You just have to press some points in the right places and you will feel better. So let's see in today's collective session, who are we going to talk about and what are we going to talk about. Secondly, if you don't resonate with this channeling, if you don't resonate fully with this channeling, you can resonate a little bit, and that's also more than important. And if in case you don't resonate at all, then you can opt out and you can look for something else. It's literally like it's your own intuition that drags you towards the laptop, the computer, or some book or some audio, something that can help you, that can make you feel better. That really happens to people. Like, it has happened to me also a couple of times. And I was like, wow, this is damn cool. So it's actually your own intuition that's guiding you to certain messages, certain, type of content, some kind of books. So whose energy are we going to channel today? Guys, we have the temperance energy again today. Like, what's going on, man? I shuffle these cards like so many times even before I started. I guess temperance energy is a part of Twinflame world. Oh my god, 3 divine cards, one by one. What's happening, man? What's happening? Oh my god, 4! I'm gonna stop right here. Okay, so we are channeling another super amazing person today. And you won't believe the cards I've picked. All of them are cards from the major arcana. The Empress, the Hangman, the Hierophant, and the Temperance. Like, there's nothing negative here. And when I say positive, it's like it's overloaded with positive energy. I'm taking out these cards right in front of you, so that you can see that it's actually happening real time. So this person, God, like, I'm out of words for this person. This is a very creative person. There is a good blend of energies here. We have the Hierophant, we have the Hanged Man, we have the Temperance, we have the Empress. Let's get started. So let's go in the order that I've picked the card. The first card that I picked up is Temperance. I explained Temperance really well yesterday in yesterday's session. Just in case you did not watch the channeling yesterday, please go and watch, because according to me, I see Temperance as like a mutant energy, like the best of all the worlds, like the wings. And also in today's card also, I see huge amount of positive foundational energies, like root chakra energies. Yesterday also we had root chakra was quite prominent, but today it's all about root chakra. Because all of the four cards that I've picked up today, these ones where I'm asking about the person's personality and whose energy are we channeling, like I think I have literally started channeling the star seeds now on this planet. So we know temperance is like very raw, badass, but very balanced. Temperance is a type of person who does not initiate conversations. Let me tell you that, because they live in their own world. They always respond when they are called out or somebody talks to them, or it's a very natural and spontaneous conversation. Like they're walking on the street, they meet someone, they go like, hi, okay, what's up, and this and that. They'll not call up people and say, hey, you want to hang out with me? That's not their energy at all. They love their solitude and they love water bodies. Like these people would love to be around water, and they're very balanced and they're very cool, because you should look at the way they are dressed. Though they are wearing this white gown, but it's not like literally just a white gown. It has this gold work on it, and they have this nice triangle over here, and they have a beautiful, like a head bracelet or like a head chain with a nice round halo is there. So they have, and I think because of their wings, they have this connection with the animal or the bird kingdom. So I'm amazed that this card came again. The second is the Hierophant. Now this is a person who is very good with their authority. They have the best authority, like they know how to be authoritative, and they have done enough work to be actually become a person whose authority people listen to. All right. And again, very strong foundation, very strong root chakra energy. They've got everything going for them. And people like these, they got a lot of money, they got everything, and they put it in the right things. Then we have the Hanged Man, who's like totally chill, relaxed, surrendered. So I'm also getting a sign that whosoever I'm channeling today, first of all, this person has got divine grace all over this person. Like they're shining with divine grace. And Hangman means that obviously they have totally surrendered, total surrender to source. They don't care about anybody or anything right now, and it's not a bad place to be in. Like we must do things for others. That was yesterday's message. But when you become your natural self, you automatically start doing what you're here to do. Like the flowers that bloom, they don't purposely say, hey, I want to bloom for other people's happiness, I want others to be happy, I want them to feel good. Because I'm sure there are some people who are not really happy looking at the flowers also. Like there are some children, they just keep plucking and killing plants wherever they go. So they don't know who they'll make happy or who they won't make happy, but they definitely know that what they love to do is bloom. So they bloom. The stars, they shine. So Hangman kind of reminds us to just be, just do you, just do your thing. Actually, I was gonna say just be your thing. That's so funny. Just do your thing. And the Empress is type of person who's again full of abundance, creativity, sexuality, and passion also. So and Empress is full of ideas, and the ideas are really good ideas. They're actually very solid ideas. So what do I say about this person? Like I am falling short of words because all of the cards are so amazing. And the crazy part is, like, I really want to take a picture of this because all of the cards are divine cards. Even in a personal reading session, I've never picked out, like, looking for a person, and all these positive cards have come, like all of these positive cards. All right, let me take a picture so that I can share it with you all when I edit the video. I want all of you to see how nice they look this way. I'll pull one card out for Temperance, one for the Hierophant, one for the Hanged Man, and one for the Empress. Usually, like 4 different people would have these traits. Here, there's one person who has all these traits, like 4 in 1. This person could also be a one-man army or a one-woman army, because again, we are not talking about gender. Guys, what's happening? I picked up sudden wealth again today. So this Empress is going to get sudden wealth. The Hanged Man, and it matches so well because Empresses, yes, they can. Hanged Man will see or create a new pathway, which is a beautiful pathway. I must show you again. It's beautiful pathway with butterflies and light and greenery. See, it looks so nice. And we have, for the Hierophant, we have Privileged Lady. Privileged Lady. So again, if you're a guy listening to this, then you can say Privileged Man. And yes, Hierophant is a very privileged person, you know. And Temperance, occupation. So now this is going to help me even more. I think I can see more messages coming in, or I can sense more messages. I think what they're trying to tell us today is that when it comes to your occupation, if any of you was thinking today, especially that it's a selfish world, that it's a mean world, people are just always there to take from you, they don't want to give anything to anyone. If you were thinking all of that, then definitely this reading is for you, because today this message was very strong that it's a selfish world and you got to become selfish too. You got to do what you love because it's a selfish world, and through doing or by doing what you love, you might learn certain lessons. And that's why I think the Hanged Man is there, because you don't have to become selfish like them. You don't have to copy them in their way or in their path. You don't have to walk on that. You just have to stop catering to the selfish people. If you genuinely, honestly feel that it's a selfish world and people are very mean and people are just using others and you don't like that type of energy, then don't cater to anybody. Anybody who makes you feel, okay, this person is selfish, or you know, you have been going through a lot because of certain type of people and you don't see a change in them, probably you don't have to really work on changing them. You got to change yourself. Change yourself as in change this notion that you have to cater to anybody who you feel is selfish. Let them do what they want to do and you do what you want to do. Through Hierophant, we can see that there are lots of privileges that come with the Hierophant energy. A lot of us, a lot of people on the ascension path, the twin flame ascension or the star seed ascension or the twin flame star seed ascension, a lot of these people basically don't have their own personal authority. They are either following other people's authority, or they are basically just constantly questioning their place in the world, their existence in this world. They can't make their own decisions, especially the enable narcs who actually look so privileged, who actually look so happy. They cannot make their own decisions because they have to also cater to those people who are providing the privileges. So this is also telling me that you or whosoever I'm reading have started developing your own authority, and it has really reached to the point that it should be, and thus you would be getting lots of privileges. The Hangman, because you surrender, so that's why these four cards in combination, now I can understand why they're so important. Because if you get, say, one card also, you might get a little carried away sometimes because such a cool energy you're enjoying. So universe doesn't want you to do that. Universe wants you to actually be a combination of this energy, or maybe they're actually trying to tell me, there are 3-4 things that they're trying to tell me through these cards, is that these energies get these particular privileges or these particular benefits, and the person I'm channeling is capable of all of these things. It could be a very multidimensional person who's angelic, who's authoritative also, because it's very important to have your own authority. Without your own authority, you can't do anything. People will eat you up. People will actually swallow you and throw you out. You know, that's what people do to those who don't have their own authority. They will make a fool out of you. They will give you the lollipop or the candy of love and kindness and affection. Like, they will tell you that we are kind towards you, we are loving towards you, we don't want to use you, we don't want to manipulate you, we don't want to, but actually they're doing all of that. Okay, so better to be in your own power and do your own thing. As I said, be you, do you. Okay, now hangman is a person who surrendered. So in this ascension journey, no matter if you are the temperance kind of person, or you have the hierophant qualities, or you're a privileged lady, or you're the empress, or whatever you are, the most important thing that you need to do is surrender, so that you don't create more karma. In a channeling that I had recorded, but I've still not shared it. Sometimes it happens that I record, but I don't get the time to edit and share it. One of the key message was, two words were given to me. One was kriya and one was karma. And actually, when you combine these two words, it becomes kriya karma in Hindi, which means we actually use this word when someone dies and we cremate that person. So the term that we use is kriya karma. I was quite like, why am I getting these two words, that two separately? Why not together? So kriya actually means activity, and karma we all know, karma is the action. But there's a big difference in these two words. What is the difference? The difference is that kriya is actually done in surrender state, and karma is done when you take the doership to yourself, and which is the reason why every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So people cannot get rid of karma because of that, because they are taking all the credit and the effort is being done by them, and that's why people get tired, that's why people get irritated, because they've still not surrendered fully to the source. And I'm not saying that you have to surrender fully to the source in one day. It takes time. It's a gradual process, which is okay. But always remember, and my master had given this very interesting example. He wanted to tell people, like, what is the difference between activity and action. When we are children, we only do activities. We don't do any karma. We only do kriyas. But when we grow, as soon as we start developing the sense of I, me, myself, we start building up action. Sorry, karma. Action is the English word, but karma is like the most apt word. And karma is something, whether it's good or bad, you have to reap it. Even good karma, if you do good deeds, if you do good actions, you will get the result of it. And for that, you have to come back again. You have to reap it again. So whatever you do, good or bad, you got to surrender it to source. And as soon as you surrender it to source, this beautiful pathway is opened up for you permanently. It's full of light. See? Light, nature, beauty, butterflies. Butterflies are also symbolic of very pure energy. And most importantly, they are symbolic of metamorphosis that takes place even in the butterfly. They are first caterpillars. So when you grow, when you ascend, when you're in union, you become the butterfly, right? And then we have the Empress. So as the Empress, look at the Empress, look at the way she's dressed. Her crown, her gown, all this harvest just beneath her chair, you know, the trees, the yellow color, the red color. Yellow is for sacral chakra, red is for root. All of this golden harvest, what else would it bring if not sudden wealth? So it's literally like universe is trying to tell me, how is it possible? Like I'm doing channelings like these on a daily basis. I don't want to stop because I really love these channelings. They give me a lot of energy too. I also feel very nice and happy and uplifted, and I'm sure you guys do too. So let's ask the chakra cards. What is the guidance for today? What is the guidance for today? And I'm usually like to do different types of readings. Like yesterday we did a different reading. Today I'm doing a different reading. So let's ask chakra cards. Okay. See, I spoke about the surrenders and vanity has come. Okay. We need to talk about this. We cannot let vanity, loathing, or any of these evil energies affect us, because we are in these amazing kick-ass energies. I'm talking about the collective, and Let's listen to the story of vanity also. Let me take out one more guidance card. Facade. Wow. So chakra cards are like super honest in the face, not that others are not, but when it comes to giving guidance, they always give like boom, like in the face guidance so that we don't get carried away with all the positive messages that we are seeing and we don't forget to do our hard work. Because sometimes I've noticed when people get really good predictions or really good readings, they don't do the effort, they don't do the work. They go like, ah, everything is happening, it's all right, I don't need to. So I must say both these two cards that have appeared as guidance are like really deep, and I love the story that's surrounding them. I will first start with facade because just like it's just feel like doing it first. And facade is basically the solar plexus energy, which is our third chakra. The legend is the bronze boy Donald was young when his father died and he became the man of the family. Out for a walk one day, many years later, he was mesmerized by the sight of children playing. As a child, he had never played and he hid behind a tree, crying bitterly, then quickly buried his emotions. At the very end of his life, on his way to heaven, he stopped at the park and finally reclaimed the inner child he had left behind many years before. Inspiration: if you're unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. Bronze God is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood pain? Key ideas: dissociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, and healing childhood pain. I think this is really close to what I just said today. It's a selfish world, okay? It's a selfish world, and most people are selfish. And sometimes we also attract selfish people because they kind of remind us to be ourselves. They kind of remind us that time is short and time is precious for all of us. It's the same for all of us. And we must do what we love. We must do what we love, even when some people don't like us for who we are, for the way we are, or some people are always going to create problems. No matter what you do, some people will never get happy. They will never get pleased. They will not appreciate you. They might not change, but the only person we can change is ourselves. So we need to focus on what is making us unhappy, what is robbing us of our peace and happiness and joy, so that we can walk on the path that source has created for us, so that we can be who we are and contribute just by being ourselves. We don't contribute thinking that I want to contribute, because then again it will create the ego, it will create more karma. Whether you do good or bad, you still have to come back to reap whatever you have generated here. So we need to dissolve karma. That's why we do karma yoga. So we are not the doers. We need to always remember that we are just the vehicle, we are just the device. We are simply very lucky, very, very lucky to experience whatever we are experiencing, especially this ascension journey. And the ascension journey is designed in such a way that you can't always be happy, you can't always be sad. I have noticed that personally also. So I can simply share my truth with you all that honestly, I don't want to be happy anymore or sad anymore. Like I feel all of this quest of being happy, 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 it's also not real, because every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So happiness will be followed by sadness or pain or misery or whatever. So if you just become an objective observer of your reality, there is nothing that will make you really happy, or there will be nothing that will make you so sad. Okay, let's listen to Vanity, the fable of vanity. It's a beautiful fable. Of course, I've read it before, but I would like to read it for you guys. And blue is the color of throat chakra, the fifth chakra from below, from bottom. And it's about speaking your truth. It's about, again, being yourself without any fears. And the story is the legend. Let me read the legend. I need more, better, bigger. Yes, that will make me okay. So now, when we have all these wonderful cards, like yesterday's reading and today's reading, uh, literally, it's like direct messages coming from the divine. Vanity is something that we need to be careful about, and you'll know how. So Crystal, Peter and Mike, where is the card? You can see there are 3 people here. Crystal, Peter and Mike are at a party in Mike's posh home, toasting success in their business. A mysterious old man appears and asks them whether they prefer gluttony or generosity. Puzzled, none of them answer. He reminds them that more does not mean better. And they laugh. Suddenly they are alone, far from the party, in rising water. We are getting more, cries Peter. Rain falls and the water rises faster. Play, shouts Crystal. We must do well with what we have. And as they begin to have fun in the water, the rain stops. Inspiration. We all say that we will stop when we have enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside yourself for validation. So, personal inquiry is, am I feeling disconnected from any people in my life? Am I growing away from limiting relationships? Key ideas: environmental tension, living in illusion, self-doubt, power to change, lesser companions, empty conversations. And keywords: faith, awareness, and transformation. So now that a lot of you would be getting all these bounties, all these gifts from source for the work that you have done, make sure you distribute it. Make sure you are generous with whatever you have. You share it around with people, be it your vibe or be it like money. Like, do good things from it and give it to people, you know, who you think really matter on this planet. I think it's environment. It's the birds, the animals, the trees, the rivers, the water bodies. You know, they need our utmost attention. So do that, and most importantly, do it as a surrendered person. You are not really doing it. You're inspired to do it. You're guided to do it. You've been told about it, but do it with the like strong sensation or feeling, sensation, strong association, I would say, with source, thinking that you're actually doing it because source wants you to do it, because source is doing it, because your masters are doing it, because your spirit guides are doing it. All right. So on this note, I will close this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful session. I will see you soon in another one. Till then, one love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.